All right, so I don't know how, costs too much, I don't want to do it, takes too long, Joe Schmo cooking show. We're gonna make elderberry syrup. So elderberry syrup is good for helping you prevent the flu or the cold, or if you already know you got it, this will help you recover faster. Key thing to keep in mind, anytime you're taking anything that helps your immune system or boosts it, is you don't want to take too much for too long, because your own immune system can get lazy because it's not having to work so hard, so it'll shut down. I don't know all the ins and outs of that. I think vitamin C you're probably okay to take every day, but I know elderberry syrup, echinacea, especially golden seal, you don't want to take that for more than, I think the recommend is about 10 days straight, and then you need to stay off of it for a while because your immune system will literally shut down because it's not having to work so hard. So keep that in mind. That's how strong this stuff is. It works great. Everything in here is boosting your immune system, helping your immune system. There's a lot of information out there if you Google elderberry syrup or elderberry berries about the medicinal benefits of it. So it doesn't take long to make, and you can just do small batches. Sometimes if I'm starting to feel sick and I don't have any available, don't have time to make some, I will just eat some of the a pinch full of the elderberries every day for a few days till I start to feel better. So, but we're gonna make this syrup, and we're making a 3.5 cup batch, which actually is quite a lot. That's enough for, we're gonna divvy this up between 3 families, so it's quite a bit here. I've pre-measured 3.5 cups of water. That's the first thing I put in. And then 2/3 a cup of the elderberries. You can get these on Amazon, various health food websites, health food stores. You know, shop around. I'm not particular to any particular supplier, so whatever's best quality is what I'm going to go for. So, and you can see this is what we got here. Just little tiny guys. They actually taste pretty good. Set that down what I'm spilling. So 2 tablespoons of ginger. So just right from the regular grocery store. I'm just going to mince up or chunk it. It's going to simmer for quite a while, so even if you don't get it cut too thin, you're still going to get the ginger out of there. Now, if you really want to be a Puritan, you could peel this to get anything that might be on the skin, but I'm not worried about it. So sliced it up about thickness of really thick sandwich meat. Throw that in. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, there are like 3 different types of cinnamon. I can't remember the names of all of them. And 2 of them I know have medicinal value. They help regulate blood sugar, different things. So does the elderberries. I don't remember about the 3rd. So whichever this one is, I bought a while ago, big bag of, has medicinal value to it. And we're going to go ahead and put a cinnamon stick in there too. Can never have too much cinnamon. I know too with the cinnamon, I can't remember which is which, but there's a way to tell which type of cinnamon stick it is just by the way it curls. This cinnamon stick's curled from both edges into like a pretzel, so that's indicative of a certain type of cinnamon. And there's another type of cinnamon that curls all from one side, and that's a different type. So we throw that in. let's see, and then a half a teaspoon of clove. We're going to put this on the stove and we're going to simmer it for how long?
An hour.
An hour. We're just going to let it simmer. Then the last ingredient, raw honey, can't go in until this has cooled down, because we don't want to kill off the good healthy bacteria and things in the honey. And so when you're buying honey, make sure it is raw, unfiltered, 100% honey. It can't say 100% natural, because they can have up to 49% corn syrup, I think, in there and still call it natural. So you want to make sure it's actually 100% honey, not pasteurized, because that's boiled and then everything's killed, and not filtered. So that'll be the last thing to go in once this has cooled off enough that we're not going to kill the honey. And then we'll mix that all up. So this will go on the stove and we'll simmer it for an hour. Alright, so we brought it to a boil and then brought it down to a simmer for an hour. Pour it through a cheesecloth, and we have a metal strainer in there too. You can get all this right at the grocery store. And then to make sure we got everything out of there, and then you can still use these berries a little bit if you want to throw them in a big batch of tea or something and infuse what's left into that. It's not going to hurt you. Then we're going to take the cup of honey, dump that in there, and mix that all in, and you're good to go. And you're going to take a tablespoon a day for about 10 days. I'm just going to set that in there and let that mix that in. And that is it.